Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Coming to you from still snowy, beautiful Manhattan, Kansas. Flint Hills Square Bodies. How's it going? Just got the 454 and 400 transmission. Pulled it out of this crew cab so we can get this crew cab out of here. And I've got some room to get this stuff moved around. Danny's truck over here, etc., etc. Get Gerald's truck started on again. But I needed to get this out, and this is going to be finished parted out, or somebody can buy it complete. Still a lot of great stuff on it. That transmission will be for sale. That's a 400 Turbo 400 that the fluid looks really good, and the U-joint was new, fairly new on the drive shaft. And I think that somebody did a motor transmission and really maintained this truck, and then for whatever reason they parked it. And I think it's probably because it started getting pretty rusty. So this truck is pretty rusty. The firewall isn't. The pillars aren't. The doors are. The floors, like, they're not completely gone. Just towards the front they are. You know, your typical rust there. But we sold the door panels out of it. I haven't pulled the doors or anything. Excuse me. I haven't pulled the seats, the seat belts, all this, you know, that seat's not torn. These seats would clean up nice, get them in some heat. I just haven't, I need to get this out of here because I've got this stuff to start doing this week. And then that 68 Mustang's actually at the exhaust shop that everybody saw in the last video, and it's got to come back and do a couple little things to it and get it clean and get it back to the owner on that. So 3+3 emblems are available. If somebody wants this whole truck, I won't cut these out. If nobody wants the truck, I'm going to cut these. So watch the video from beginning to end, and we will kind of explain everything, go through everything. Still has really good crew cab interior. That material right there is torn, but the headliner board and everything's still in good condition. Visors are in good condition. So it has a good cluster in it, which I can't believe that lens isn't all faded out. But once again, these windows are tinted, so that's probably why. But you can see just how bad the rockers are. But the fenders and hood are in the back. When's the last time you saw one of those? That's a power steering cooler that bolts to the Raider Sport on the left side, and the hoses go through the Raider Sport. And then that's a transmission cooler. So this thing had all types of coolers on it. Actually, that might be the oil cooler. No, that's transmission cooler. That's transmission cooler. I don't think it had an oil cooler on it. So, but there's the hood, the panel, and there's the fenders. But it is rusty, but if somebody needed a good crew cab frame and they wanted to shorten it or even four-wheel drive it, there you go. There's your engine stands. It does have dual exhaust, but I shoved the other one kind of out of the way so I get the motor and transmission out together. So, but there you go. When I pulled the carburetor off, it looked brand new inside that intake manifold. The antifreeze that leaked all over was like I just put it in there. I just can't, that just amazes me. Absolutely amazes me. And the reason it amazes me is because usually it's rusted and no antifreeze, or antifreeze looks like coffee, or, you know, something like that. But anyway, I'll probably post this, but if somebody wants some parts off of it, they can reach out. I'd like to sell it complete the way it is now. just for time, but I will take stuff off, and I'm gonna yank it out of here and get it put outside and get my shop cleaned and get some stuff moved around so I can get Danny's truck here and get started on it again. So, and then we'll that's for a project we have going. So in between this stuff over here, we will be doing that also. But I want to take that all down, get it cleaned up, go back together with it. What we're putting it in, you know, some people like the orange, some people don't. 77 was kind of a mid-year for the orange. I had a 77 big block, factory big block truck that it was orange, and then I've had small block trucks that are blue. So I think it just depended on the time of the year they were made. They started phasing out the orange and going with that corporate blue until the 80s when they started doing everything black. But I think for this truck, it's a 75, and that we're going to put this in. And I'm going to go with the orange, and I'm going to do all the, you know, it's going to look original. Kind of like the Spirit of 76. If you've ever seen that truck, you can go and look at that. It looks all 100% original with some minor updates, stuff like that. So anyway, I'll video that when we get to going on it. But there you go. Who needs a crew cab parts truck? Here it is. I'm pretty much done with it. I mean, I'll pull the seats, but if somebody wants it the way it is, if somebody wants this truck the way it is, right here, with just exactly like this, $850. I do have a small block with a 350 transmission, $1,000, and you can have it all. So hit me up. You can hit me up on my socials, on the messages, or just text me 785-341-1759. But I'm gonna get back to work, get my shop cleaned up, get this hog out of here, get stuff moved around so I can get to going again. Thanks everybody. Appreciate everybody watching, sharing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next one.